JRPG.
Hello everyone, JRPG here, and I'm just going to be going through the best JRPG pickups in the Steam sale. I'm not going to make this long, I'm not going to over elaborate, I'm going to talk shortly about things you mightn't have heard about, but anything straightforward I'm just going to go straight into. And that's where we start, with the Final Fantasy franchise being 50% off. Now, Square Enix has been really poor with Steam sales in recent times and not even putting any of them on sale, but pretty much the entire catalogue is on sale. The good stuff is Final Fantasy 13 is only $8, $7.99. Final Fantasy 7 and 8 are only $5.99 each. Next up is a game called Ray Gigant, or Ray Gigant. It is 70% off and only $8.99. Now this game has middling reviews, but it is actually really cool. It was a PS Vita exclusive that got ported to the PC. It's a dungeon crawler type game, but it has some really interesting characters and character archetypes, and the visuals and soundtrack are both pretty incredible. Next up, Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4 are $1.49 each, and in addition to that, Shining Force 1 and 2 are both only $1.49. These are amazing buys. They're part of the Sega Genesis / Megadrive collection at $1.50. Phantasy Star 4 is really good, and Shining Force 1 and 2 are both really good as well. Phantasy Star 2 and 3 are take it or leave it. Next up, one of my favorite games in the entire world, pretty much forever, is Tales of Symphonia. It is only $4.99, and while the PC version isn't the best version by any means, it has had some fixes lately, and $5 for one of the greatest JRPGs ever made, that's not a bad deal at all. And Zestiria, Tales of Zestiria, is also at a massive sale. It is $17.48, which again is a really good price for a really great game. The cool thing is, if you own either of these games, you actually get 10% off a Tales of Berseria pre-order. So Tales of Berseria comes out in January, and you get 10% off on Steam if you have either of the other two Tales games in your library. Then we have another Bandai Namco game, God Eater 2 Rage Burst. It is 60% off, a little bit expensive, like for a really good deal, but $20 for something that is pretty original. If you've never played a God Eater game or don't know anything about God Eater, this is the perfect time to jump in because it's probably the best in the series so far. Then we have massive savings on the Neptunia series, Hyper Dimension Neptunia, and pretty much everything that Idea Factory International have published on Steam. So Hyper Dimension Neptunia 1, 2, and 3, and they're the remakes with all the new mechanics and stuff. They're only $8.99 or under. And then the spin-offs are all cheap as well. Hyper Devotion Noir is $7.49, for example. And also a game that I really liked, which you can check out my review of, is Trillion God of Destruction. It is 70% off and only $8.99. Then Disgaea PC, which is a great PC game, a great PC remake of the first Disgaea title. It's $9.99 at the moment, and that is a really good price. You get tons of gameplay out of this, and it's right in time for Disgaea 2, which comes out in late January. All of Ghostlight's ports are up to 70% off. Ghostlight localize and port a lot of Japanese games. They have a lot of Idea Factory games in here. So Mugen Souls is only $8, $7.99. Mugen Souls Z is $11.99. Then you've got the Agarest Generations of War is $5.99, and then Agarest 0 and the sequel Agarest 2 are both $7.99 each. And finally, a game that you probably haven't heard of, also this was fully translated by Ghostlight, called Elmenage Gothic. It's like a dungeon crawler JRPG. It's only $2.99, and that is a good deal for something that was previously a Japanese PSP exclusive. Valkyria Chronicles, this is a tremendously good game and it is only $5.94. If you haven't got Valkyria Chronicles, this is definitely the time to pick it up because that is an insanely good deal. Some really good savings on Xseed published games as well. Legend of Heroes, which is again another one of the greatest examples of a JRPG out there. It is only $9.99 right now, and all of the Xseed series, which there's like a ton of the games on Steam now, like 6 or more, they are all $4.99 or under. I think some are $4.49. And finally, my last little highlight is Grandia II Anniversary Edition. It is $9.99 at the moment, which is a big saving, and it is possibly one of the best examples of how to do a JRPG, not a fully old school JRPG, but something that we all used to love about PS1 era JRPGs. Grandia II and this Anniversary Edition is one of the best examples of it. For $9.99, that is a damn good deal. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, hit that like button or hit the dislike one if you didn't like it. Subscribe if you want to see more of me and everything I do. And be sure to jump down in the comment section, leave any comments or anything like that. Share it with everyone you know and love. And if you want to help support my channel, be sure to use the Amazon links in the video description. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you all soon.